In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to download your Robinhood 1099 form on your PC and walk you through some essential things you need to know about taxes when using Robinhood. To start, go ahead and open up the Robinhood website on your computer. If you're not already logged in, you'll need to enter your account credentials to access your dashboard. Make sure you're on the official Robinhood site and that your connection is secure before entering any information. Once you're inside your account, look toward the top right corner of the screen. There, you'll see the Account option. Give that a click. A drop-down menu will appear and you'll want to select Tax Center. Inside the Tax Center, you'll find all your tax documents that Robinhood has prepared for you, including your Form 1099. If you're not sure which year you need, check with your tax preparer or reference your tax calendar. But typically, you'll want the form for the most recent tax year. Locate the form 1099 for the relevant year and click to download it. The file will usually be in PDF format, so save it somewhere you can easily find it on your computer. It's a good idea to double check that the download was successful and that the correct information is displaying before you move forward with your tax preparation. Now, let's talk about some important things regarding taxes when you use Robinhood. If you sell a stock, cryptocurrency, or any other security for more money than you originally paid, that profit is known as a capital gain. Capital gains are taxable and you'll need to report these on your tax return. The length of time you held the asset matters quite a bit. If you held onto your stock, crypto, or security for 1 year or less before selling it, the IRS considers this a short-term gain. Short-term gains are taxed at your standard income tax rate, which is often higher. On the other hand, if you held onto the asset for more than a year, it becomes a long-term gain, which is typically taxed at a lower, more favorable rate. Dividends are another type of income you might receive from stocks or ETFs while using Robinhood. These are also taxable. Some dividends may be qualified, meaning they get the benefit of the lower long-term capital gains tax rates. Others are considered ordinary dividends and get taxed at your regular income rate. Be sure to check which type you've received, as they'll be listed on your 1099. Finally, if you sold any investments at a loss, those losses can actually help you when tax time comes around. You can use losses to offset your capital gains, and if your losses exceed your gains, you can use up to $3,000 of those extra losses to offset your ordinary income each year. If you have losses beyond that amount, you can generally carry them forward to future tax years. And that's the full process and some critical info to keep in mind for tax season. If you stay organized and understand these basics, you'll be well prepared when it's time to file. Thanks for watching and good luck with your investing and taxes.